In the United States, the big headliner today is Hunter Biden, the son of President Joe Biden. He has pleaded guilty in a tax evasion case. There were 9 charges against him. He's pleaded guilty to all of them. And it's surprising because Hunter Biden was supposed to go on trial this Thursday. At the last minute, he's made a U-turn and pleaded guilty. The question is, why did he do that? Will the president's son now go to jail? And more importantly, can Joe Biden, the president, pardon him? Let's look at Hunter Biden first, the proverbial problem child. He's had his fair share of struggles and scandals. Hunter was 2 years old when his mother and sister died in a car crash. As a teenager, he started drinking and using drugs. Soon he was going in and out of rehab. In 2013, he signed up for the US Navy, but on the very first day he was discharged. That's because he tested positive for cocaine. In 2015, his brother Beau Biden died, and that led to another round of drug abuse. In 2018, he bought a gun, and he did it under the influence of drugs. Meanwhile, his business dealings are also being questioned, especially his foreign business interests, from the time when his father was vice president. Then there was the infamous laptop case. Embarrassing emails and images were revealed. There was incriminating evidence against Hunter Biden and his father, all of it set off a controversy. So Hunter has always been under the scanner, and it's taken a heavy toll on Joe Biden and his career. Which brings us to this particular case. This one is about tax evasion. Hunter Biden was found guilty on 9 counts, 3 felony tax offenses and 6 misdemeanor offenses. He failed to pay taxes worth $1.4 million. This was from 2016 to 2019. And not just that, he also tried to evade taxes by showing personal expenses as business expenses. There's a long list. It includes $43,000 for a luxury hotel, $30,000 for his daughter's law school, $1,700 for a Lamborghini rental, and even $4,000 for a strip club. He declared all of this as business expenses on tax forms. Also, he was found guilty in a separate case related to gun possession. It made him the first criminally convicted son of a sitting US president, so it has been rough. This investigation began in 2018. In July 2023, Hunter Biden got a plea deal. He would admit to a few offenses and he wouldn't be jailed. The Republicans called it a sweetheart deal, but it fell apart. Prosecutors said that they were indicting Hunter, and Republicans seized the opportunity. They opened an impeachment inquiry into Joe Biden. Not much came out of it, but it was basically a symbolic move to corner the president over his son's criminal record. Which brings us to Hunter Biden's trial. It was supposed to start this Thursday. More than 120 jurors were gathered. It was expected to be a slugfest. So his attorneys made a last-ditch effort. They called for an Alford plea. It's a kind of guilty plea in which the defendant accepts the court's judgment. But there's a catch. They still maintain their innocence. They accept the judgment but maintain innocence. The prosecutors refused this. And that is when Hunter Biden made a U-turn. He pleaded guilty on all 9 counts. His lawyers say it was a unilateral move, and it caught even the prosecutors by surprise. So why did he do it? Why did Hunter Biden do it? Well, we have a statement here. It says, and I quote, "I will not subject my family to more pain, more invasions of privacy and needless embarrassment. For all I have put them through over the years, I can spare them this." So Hunter Biden says he did it for his family, but that means he will have to go to jail. Right now, he faces up to 17 years in prison. The hearing begins on the 16th of December, just a month before his father leaves the White House.
Hunter decided to enter his plea to protect those he loves from unnecessary hurt and cruel humiliation. This plea prevents that kind of show trial that would have not provided all the facts or served any real point in justice. He will now move on with us to the sentencing phase.
Which brings us to the most important question: can Joe Biden pardon him? As US president, of course, he can. And it won't be a first. Sitting presidents have pardoned family members before. However, Joe Biden has ruled it out. He says he will not pardon his son, which is the right thing to say in election season. Also, for the last 4 years, his administration has been under heavy scrutiny with investigations, mudslinging, impeachment attempts and unflattering headlines. So perhaps he's hoping to be spared all of that in the last few months of his presidency.
Across continents, one powerful news source.
Bringing you diverse perspectives on the issues that matter.
We go beyond the boundaries to give you that little extra about every sporting moment.
So thank you for making Firstpost 5 million strong. We're counting on your support, and you can trust us to bring you the news unfiltered and unvarnished.
Climate change is on our doorstep. It's time for a revolution to take root. And it starts with 1.4 billion Indians. It starts with one tree for humanity, one tree for Mother Earth, one tree for a future. Project One Tree, a News 18 network initiative.
Firstpost reports from the world's second largest continent. Hello, I'm Alison Lagrange. A very warm welcome from Durban, South Africa. We get you the news and the newsmakers from Africa. From elections to climate change to innovations and opportunities. As the world's attention shifts, we report from Africa, the heart of the global South. Join me every weekday live on Firstpost.
Obviously today, the T20 World Cup bandwagon has moved across to the West Indies. What can you expect from this?
Hello, I'm Alison Lagrange, coming to you from Durban, South Africa. Today we have a special show.
We'll start with a report on India's shifting nuclear posture. The first time since India officially became a nuclear power.
Hello and welcome to Firstpost America. I'm Aaron Ham, coming to you live from the nation's